Short video to talk to you about SEO for your website and using a really cool plugin called All-in-One SEO to make sure that your posts and pages are correctly indexed and ready to be found by Google. So if we've built your site for you, we will have installed something called the All-in-One SEO pack. You can simply search for it in plugins, but we'll assume it's already installed and activated, and once it is in, you can go to the general settings, and it will show you, you can either leave the original title we set down here in the settings general area, but actually if you disable that you can then set things in a lot more detail. So I've set my home title, Melissa Love, blog, etc. I've put a really snappy home description. This is very important. This is where it shows up. If I was to Google myself, which I'm sure we all do, hopefully I'll come up at the top of those results. There we go. There is my really snappy title that I have put into my blog there. If I hadn't done that, what would happen would be you'd see it would find some text from somewhere on your homepage and it would just kind of bleed away into nothingness. Also, if it was too long, it would get chopped off, and that doesn't help people immediately know that they found the thing that they were looking for. So that's where I've done a really, and I think it does tell you how many characters it is. No. Keep it nice and short. Yeah, people don't need loads and loads of information there, but they do need to be able to read it really in kind of about 1 to 2 seconds. And here I've put my home keywords as well. I could put a lot more there, but I haven't done. I've enabled using keywords, and I've added the names of my categories to my meta keywords, which aren't not necessarily indexed by Google in terms of ranking you, but they are used to return results on different posts. As to relevance when people are conducting a search. You can also add, if you're using tags, you might as well. Keep all of those ticked, it doesn't hurt. You've enabled rewrite titles, because that's something we're going to come on to on the individual posts, and you probably won't have custom post types, so we won't tackle that right now. And if you've got any verifications, you might be issued with an API key, and they go in there. So we'll go down, we'll update the options, and now we'll go and see what that means in terms of every time you do a post. If you've got static pages, you'll also have the option to use your all-in-one SEO on your static page as well. It works just the same. So we'll hop into posts, and I'll go to my latest post. So at a glance you can see that over here, on the right hand side of that summary page, it wasn't actually showing you any titles or keywords because I haven't done any. So I can see my latest post up here in the browser. And down below, we already know it's going to grab those categories as keywords. But if I look down the bottom, minimize that. That SEO pack area. So straight away it's showing you what your current title before doing anything is going to look like on Google. That's okay, but it does tail off. So I'm going to actually change my title. I'm going to make it really snappy, and something that is going to contain a lot of keywords that people are going to want to tend to search for. Then I think I might put and it's telling you, what's really handy is it tells you how many characters you have left, so you know whether you've got much more room to play with. And here, fonts, type, typography, etc. And then you can see how snappy it looks. You know that you've given it every chance to be found by Google and to be found when people search. I'm going to update it there. And that should be a lot better and a lot easier for people to see that really super clickable looking link. The other thing that you can do here is you can edit your, you might want to shove a few more keywords in the URL, and that's the bit that shows, let's go back to the home page. Perhaps more important than all of the page titles and the keywords and the page description is, if I was to click on that, are the words here in the URL of your post. So I might want to have that to be completely different. Normally it creates it automatically from your heading, and that's fine. But what you can do is you can go back and edit the permalink. So I might choose a beginner's guide to choosing fonts. I might get rid of a beginner's guide because that's not really important for SEO. Choosing fonts, typography, design. I can actually stuff my, update that again. I'm done, and I've done everything that I need to do for my for my post to look the best it can in terms of Google wanting to see that. And if you ever forget to do that, it's really easy. When you go back into your kind of posts, general post menu, it will show you just on the right hand side. There we go. There we go. You can see it makes, I've done it. On the other ones I have done it, but on a couple I haven't done it. So it just reminds you if you haven't done it, and you can see how things are looking in terms of your keywords and your titles. Have fun. If you've got any questions about SEO, the best thing to do is head over to the Design Lounge on Facebook, post your question, and one of us will answer it, and often you'll see you get a good few responses from other people and see what they've been trying. So good luck and keep hard at work at the SEO.